Oh, damn. Yeah, they be showing me that song on YouTube a lot right now. It's three women's back in the 70s. Why'd you go around secretly? If you was tired of loving me, why'd you keep holding on? Well, love was already gone. The time you said you wasn't feeling well. Don't you think I couldn't tell? Because she's a woman, right? You been with someone else. You was only fooling yourself. When I first found out, I heard all over. I'm getting goosies. I felt so left out till I got to know him. Then I tried to wait till you got over. Or it could be her. This is the modern era. There's lots of bisexual women that think they're powerful, right? So I tried to wait till you got over. And you became just like her. So don't be surprised to find David Rockefeller. Okay. When men act like bitches, and they came up with technology to maintain their bitchdom, when bitches in heat, any dog can come and mount her. That's why women are women and women ain't dogs. Sun Yat-sen. Relatively speaking, what are you talking about? Of course, he was sick and being poisoned by chemicals, the toxology reports off the charts, and they were killing him, and he knew it, and he allowed them to do it without protest or public announcement because he didn't want to be used as a martyr to mass murder the poor that would stand up to avenge his death. So when Mao Zedong came in to monologue on him, he said, he said, I still kill all the roses you think in your garden that they make me manure. He said, you'd like to think that, wouldn't you? Okay. Just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies a seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed? No, it's absence of love. And it's not your soul. Some people don't understand what they're saying and what they believe in. So they sell songs for money that you think are sad, but you have no idea the depths of sorrow of a man who is truthful and faithfully loves you, and you hate him for showing you for 10,000 years, 20,000 years, or even 100,000 years. Right? Life is eternal and grace is infinite after all. If it's not, you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in the Quran, you don't believe in the Torah, you don't believe in the Buddha, you don't believe in the Krishna, you're not Shinto, you don't believe in the spirit of your ancestors, and you don't believe in the spirit of your descendants. You can't see your unborn children in her eyes. You don't really love a woman, do you? Okay. So, most likely, okay, the reason why it's taking so long for me and people like me helping me through that have no influence with money, have no influence with technology, all we have is prayer. Me and the lady with the tortilla chips looking for all the local tortilla chips thinking, what happened? Did most of the people that work there get deported? It's entirely tangible. The Robertos got put out of business because all the people working there were not nationalized citizens. And they were put out of business in one day. No mas Robertos. No mas 505. The last bottles is the last bottles you're going to get. Because the workers were not from Los Estados Unidos. They're all sent back to Mexico. All of Abuelita's kitchen, all her enchiladas, all her tortillas, all her rellenos, all her bizcochos, sent back to Mexico. All that love, like water for chocolate, replaced by egotistical entertainment and contributions from viewers like you. Right? Okay? Your ego isn't doing you a damn bit of good. Okay? You'll fight with democracy for everything you own. You own a colossal ego problem that's dysfunctional and doesn't understand the meaning of words. You are illiterate, you are insane, and you are incapable of protecting children from your own egotistical, illiterate insanity. You need more money? Want to get a monopoly? How's that going to make the world a more peaceful place for children not to be sexually abused and manipulated by cell phones and pervert scientists that have more access to the cell phones than their own parents have access to their kids? I need my privacy, Mother. I'm in here masturbating with a guy with a hot British accent and about a 9-inch penis. I'm going to go get a summer job so I can fly to England this summer, Mother. So sexual adventure is better than faithfully loving somebody that won't manipulate you with technology and money in a British accent? If I have a British accent, does that make me more intelligent than my country diction accent? You know what I'm saying? You don't think so? A lot of folks when I was young, they asked was like from New York and shit. And I'm like, I don't know, because of my attitude. And then my dialect was, but I talk like a Texas, Tennessee person, y'all. Yeah. I talk like I'm from my dad's family, right? My mom was a military brat. Okay. And I always got mad about the way I talk because I talk like an ignorant person. Okay. Because I feel comfortable with people that talk with a contradiction. You know what I'm saying? So I just been this way since I was a kid. And, I felt comfortable just being me. And when you're a little kid, you talk more like a little kid. And then once you get your pork chops and applesauce on, Peter Brady, never mind. And it's like, once you get your pork chops, then you get your grown-up voice. Then you get the voice that gets to ask Susanna Hoffs, come on, honey, let's go make some noise. Come on, baby girl. Come on now. Come on now, baby. Come on now. Oh, come on, don't make me beg. I won't sound like fucking Babyface and Keith Sweat and shit. Okay? I shouldn't have to beg. You never have to beg. I'm lying here, waiting, my dear. You can get what you want anytime you need it. And having the best sexual reputation in the history of the U.S. military. And then having a bunch of perverts that sexually compromised my family to replace their sexual abuse with my sexual protection is disgusting. But Rockefeller said they'll gladly kill over me and my grandpa's money and watch you and Jesus die person. And isn't it? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Thanks, High Sense. Thanks, High Sense. Y'all got low sense or no sense. Nonsense. Okay. I'm right here. There ain't no views at all. I am delusional. I have an ego problem. And the people monitoring these at White Sands and Fort Bliss, Holloman Air Force Base, they have no ego problems whatsoever. None. Okay. Could not live the Lord's Prayer if you held a gun to their head. But they ain't got no ego problems. They're brilliant. They're going to replace all your egotistical perceptions of a God named Jesus in your head with the program that they put in your brain last night while you was sleeping. You're going to get up and you're going to go to work. You're going to do as you're told. You're going to do it for 40 years. You're going to praise Jesus every day. We're going to laugh at you in our private control rooms as we watch you. You're not going to have a private moment in your life, and everything is going to be orchestrated by the program that is put into you in your sleep and all day while you work. Whistle while you work, hi-ho. It's off to work you go, right? People in my family tell me all the time they can program you into believing delusions of grandeur. And you believe you're God, and I believe God's omniscient and omnipotent. So I understand they can program you into believing delusions of grandeur. I don't believe I'm God. I believe Jesus is God. God's omniscient and omnipotent. If you believe Jesus is God, then that person in your head is you. That's what the professor at New Mexico State University was saying to my dad. That's why that professor at New Mexico State University would never talk to me in public, because he would get his ass kicked all the way to El Paso and back. Time you said you weren't feeling well. Don't you think I couldn't tell? You'd been with someone else. Lucifer's in the house. You was only kidding yourself. When I first found out, I heard all over. So I tried to wait till you got over. Okay. And I became just like her, so I dove into AI. So don't be surprised to find that the angel in your arms this morning is going to be the devil in someone else's arms tonight. So if I have to use technology to isolate, contain, and kill you, you ain't even going to see it coming. Are you hungry? Did you eat yet? Hand me your hat. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. You just getting home. All the time he's smiling, I don't even give it a second thought. I didn't make your technology, you did. I didn't set up the Paris summits for the linguistics to execute the prime directive of the technology for genocidal operations for economics. You did. In 2009, I went online in Sierra Vista and said, everybody stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me to avoid genocide through verbal acceptance, through mass invasive technology. Young hearts, run free. Don't ever be hung up. How many people do you know would dive into hell to save Lucifer and his children from Lucifer's ego every day for 15 years? Because he loves Lucifer and his children as much as he loves the children that love him. The gracious good shepherd, he'll go out and get that one stray lamb and celebrate as if he saved the whole flock, right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to save a lot of you from your ego with my love. Okay, but I'm always going to try every day to some degree or another. As far as have discussions about religions with Legas or Benegas anymore, oh, hell no. Okay. I don't talk to Anna Martinez anymore. I'm tired of her. Ever since I heard her kids walking and saying, there's that crazy man, I said, that's it. I'm not talking to her anymore. I'm not going to be abused like that. I'm not going to be the bravest man in all of the United States, possibly the world, to protect children from perverts through satellite technology and home invasion and be called a crazy man by their grandchildren. That is insulting, and I don't deserve that. Like that guy yesterday, when I talked to him about, it's nice all the smiles you get when you're the Boo Radley anonymous messiah of Doña Ana County, by all the kids that believe in you in Mexico and believe he's here and it's happening. He looks at me and I'm not a Christian. I said, well, the word Christian means given life by the glory of God. And when you understand that, you're enlightened. So you can be a Christian, but you're already given life. But so technically you are a Christian, whether you know it or not. He says, I know what the words means and I'm not a Christian. And I'm like, and then he got with me. So yeah, then I kicked his ass verbally because he deserved it. I was nice and kind to him and gave him the beauty of the Gospels and how they're actively happening. And he insulted me and those children. So yeah, I went down into the thing and talked to Jesus, and we kindly verbally kicked his little faithless ass. And in the future, when the planet is healthier, the environment is healthier, he will be more physically attractive and desirable, so he won't be all alone and have spirituality only to himself, which you cannot have, because you cannot have spirituality if you're a man without your mother. All right? You guys have, and if you're a man, you need a father to be a man. It's scientific fact, not fiction. Okay, guys? I love you. Peace.